folks, and I'm the Joker's Oddball, and welcome to a very, sorry about that, folks, a very fun game called Haunting Storm Polterguy. Now, as you can see, it was released way back in 1993 by Electronic Arts, and it was one of the first games to actually take advantage of Sega's video game ratings council to include various sort of horror themes, including blood and gore. Now, it also sort of puts a comedic element onto the whole thing and scaring the family in basically ways that you can turn like big sofas into like a large pair of lips, or as you can see here, like hands in the washing machine. Just very sort of majorly comedic elements to it. Now, yeah, as I said, this was one of my favourite games growing up, and sort of looking forward for the channel's perspective, we're actually going to start mostly focusing on retro games, including Let's Plays and sort of spotlights looking at why games were so good back in the day, and yeah, just what made them so great. And as I said, the old Let's Plays and reviews will still be here. So, and as you can see from the video, there's some of the sort of elements of it. So here we are. This is us starting the game. This is the Sardinis, and they're basically moving into their new home. Now, us as Polterguy, as you can see here, basically is going to scare this family out their wits and out of their home. Now we're going to quickly skip by the little tutorial and basically just get right into the game, because I really want to see this family getting scared out of the house. And we've already made a good start, as you can see. So yeah, as I said, we're basically going around the room. Now Vito is actually just came in in one of the rooms. Now you can see a bit of the floor plan there. We'll see a bit, we'll explore that a bit more once we try and find them. So I've jumped into a couch, and I'm gonna pop back out, and it's gonna, as you can see, shake and try and scare Vito. So scared him right out his pants there. So yeah, and we're going into the couch. Now one of our hauntings actually failed, unfortunately, but the big tongue definitely got him. So we're definitely really working him over as we go forward. So just jumped out of what seems to be like a little chest and the dartboard. This sets up a combo of fear, because it all works around trying to get them so scared that they'd basically just run out the door. So it's better to build up a combination of it. Now, as you saw, I picked up some green slime, so that's ectoplasm. That's like your life bar within the game, but we'll get into more of that when the time comes. So as you can see, we've took a hold of the chainsaw to try and scare him, and it definitely seems to be working. Oh, there we go, a fear level of very high. So he's very close. Now I use the rats from the bin, and it actually surprisingly calms them down, doesn't actually make them run away. So I'm kind of curious as to why that's happening. So we'll jump in and out of the washing machine. There we go, that got him now, very high. So our ectoplasm is getting very low, so we need to collect this stuff here. There we go. So we're still going to go find them, because we've actually worked the most on him at the moment. You don't have to do them in any particular order. I just like to get the parents out of the house first, and then uh, the the kids will be able to come next, because in any sort of horror movie or anything, the parents are always gone, and it sort of leaves the kids more vulnerable. I like to try and keep the horror movie cliches going. So as you saw, I comboed two hauntings there, one with the bowl and one with the cupid. So that definitely would earn me quite a lot of points, as you can see down in the bottom corner. So we've come into what looks like his office, and we've took over his chair now. Whoa! The chair is a mini tornado. That would definitely scare you if that was in your house, folks. So yeah, I think we're gonna do pretty well here. So we've jumped into what would be, I don't actually know what they are called. If you know, folks, actually let me know, because I've never been too sure. But now the bats distracted him from one of the main hauntings, so that was kind of a sloppy move. I've been a bit out of practice, but we got the ectoplasm nonetheless. So we're still going to go chase after him, because we're not going to let him get away that easy. He definitely has to go first. So as you can see, we've set up a haunting in the clock. There he goes. Now we're waiting on this one, because this is actually a triggered event. We have to press the button to make it work, and there it goes, the creature from the swamp. So that definitely worked again. The little combination of scares really helped us there. So we've got him out in the hall. This is our key chance to actually get everything going, because he's actually closer to the front door, so we'll be able to actually scare him. And if we lead him along this way, he'll actually be closer to the door. Not that it helps any, but it definitely can't hurt us, that's for sure. So I definitely think that's him. Is he going? And Vito's out of there. So we definitely got a lot of ectoplasm, well, a lot of points for that. So had a quick look, and basically we're going to go tackle Flo next. Now I wonder where she is. She's not. Is she in here? Let me check. No, she's not in here. She must be in the next room. So okay. Whoa. Stereotype much? Now, I never planted her there. That's just where she happened to be. That's not my fault. But yeah, she's in the kitchen. So as you can see, we're actually dangerously low on ectoplasm right now. I'm not sure if this haunting's oh, the haunting went through. Oh, and it made her drop her skirt. Oh no. Okay, so we ran out of ectoplasm. So basically, we're in what would be hell. I would say. I think that's what the manual refers to it as. Now we have to basically collect all this ectoplasm and basically avoid the hazards like the hands in the wall or the geysers. So now it's a bit glitchy here. You have to forgive me, folks. I'm actually working with a new PC that I need to desperately upgrade. So I can only work with what I'm given. So as you can see, the hazards basically stopped us for trying to get that. Now the health bar, represented by your lovely Polterguy's face, will basically continue on anytime you go into hell. So it's very important that you keep that as high as possible, so that if you ever do have to come to hell to get the ectoplasm, then you know that you're going to be fine. So as you can see there, we're back, and we've got a full health bar, or whatever you want to call it, ecto bar. Now that will come in later on as well, but I'm waiting till we actually have to come across the elements before I delve too much into them. Now, only one haunting later and she's out of there. With a very, very high fear level, so we've got a very good chance of her being, and she's in here and she's close to a door, so we might be able to get her out from here. So we'll try and bring her up with the tree and send her straight out the door. Now, I've just noticed that there's actually a problem with my audio. I can't actually hear the game. I'll see if I can try and fix that in editing, but it's very, very strange. I'll make sure I have it sorted for the next video. So, unfortunately, she didn't run out the door. Unfortunately. So, and she's not in the hall, she's actually in the other living room, because that's what you need, many a living room. So I'm waiting for her to turn round, come on, there we go, and blood carpet. Yeah, I don't know if that would scare me as much, but this haunted rocking chair might. So she's desperately scared, and it just melts into the floor. And before we can get her with the fish tank, she's gone, she's out of there. Well, out of that room anyway, so I just hope that we can actually get her. Ah, okay, she's in the hall that we got Vito out of, so I think we've got a very, very good chance of getting her out here, folks. There we go, the old snake, I like it. Let's see. Oh, we're getting the knight armour as well. Let's see if we can get her with the painting as well that we got Vito with. Is she going to fall for it? Yeah, she fell for it. I think she's out. Is she? Yes, she's out of there. So basically that's us got the parents out. So it just leaves Tony and Mimi, the two bratty kids. So we basically will tackle them in the next episode. I'm going to do a little let's play on this because I seriously love this game and I want to try and fix some of the audio issues I've actually had with this episode. So, and as you can see from the floor pan, it's quite a big house. It would take a lot for you to run away from that. But yeah, as I said, thank you for sticking with me through this sort of change in the channel. Share and like the video if you enjoyed. Stay tuned for part 2 of this let's play. And as I said, we're basically just going to focus on retro stuff for the foreseeable future until I can actually get this PC updated. So thanks very much for watching, folks.